Hello and good day. Welcome to our video channel, God's Promises. And today's video will be a fast, concise overview, Book of Ecclesiastes, Chapter 8. Let's get started now. Chapter 8 of the Book of Ecclesiastes delves into the complexities of human nature and the nature of power and authority. The chapter is divided into three distinct sections, verses 1 to 9, which explore the limitations of human wisdom in the face of God's sovereignty, verses 10 to 14, which address the issue of divine judgment and the importance of fearing God, and verses 15 to 17, which examine the limitations of human control over the events of our lives. In the first section, the author reflects on the limitations of human wisdom and the ways in which we are often unable to fully understand God's ways. The author acknowledges that, despite our best efforts to understand and control our lives, there are many things that are simply beyond our grasp. We may think we have all the answers, but ultimately it is God who is in control and who holds the key to our future. In the second section, the author emphasizes the importance of fearing God and keeping His commandments. The author notes that, while the wicked may appear to prosper in this life, they will ultimately face judgment from God. Conversely, those who fear God and seek to obey His commandments will ultimately be rewarded. The author emphasizes the importance of trusting in God's plan, even when it may be difficult or confusing. Finally, in the third section, the author reflects on the limitations of human control over our lives. The author notes that, while we may try to control the events of our lives, there are many things that are simply beyond our control. The author emphasizes the importance of accepting the things we cannot change and trusting in God's sovereignty over our lives. There are several important lessons that we can learn from Ecclesiastes, chapter 8. First, we must recognize the limitations of our own wisdom and understanding. We must humbly submit to God's sovereignty and trust in His plan for our lives, even when we may not fully understand it. Second, we must fear God and keep His commandments. While it may be tempting to follow our own desires and pursue worldly success, we must remember that our ultimate goal should be to please God and follow His will. Finally, we must learn to accept the things we cannot change and trust in God's sovereignty over our lives. While we may have some degree of control over the events of our lives, ultimately it is God who holds the key to our future. In conclusion, Ecclesiastes chapter 8 reminds us of the limitations of human wisdom and control, and emphasizes the importance of trusting in God's sovereignty over our lives. As we seek to navigate the complexities of life, we must remember to fear God, keep His commandments, and trust in His plan for our lives, even when it may be difficult or confusing. Thank you for visiting us today. Please share with us your favorite Bible chapter below in the comments section. Don't forget to like and subscribe. It really does help our channel grow. Looking forward to see you back here for our next video. Always take good care.